Hi, and welcome to the Swell Design YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over how to maintain and manage your blog on your Wix website. So what I'm going to do is just open up an old version of my own website and walk you through how to make changes, add new blogs, and duplicate previous blogs. When you go to Wix.com, you should be logged in and see your name in the upper right corner. After that, you can hover over your website and click Select Site. Some versions of Wix, you may only see one button here. That's okay, and just click that single button and you'll get to the same place. When you want to add a blog, the quickest way to get there is to click Select Site instead of the pencil if you do have the two-button option. This will just take you into the dashboard and easily let you edit your blog without having to go all the way into the editor. So when we click that button, our dashboard is going to open. And if you have a blog implemented on your website, you'll see that you have a blog tab over in the left-hand menu. When you click on that, it will default to showing you your published blogs. So you can see what's active and manipulate these if needed. If your blogs need to be consistent and you're using a similar format every time, it's going to be easier for you to just click these three dots and duplicate post to be able to edit a duplicate of this previous version with new information. However, if you want to make a new post, you can click this blue button and then the blog editor will open. This is going to look very similar to email editing softwares like MailChimp or other blog services that you may have used in the past. Once you do this a few times, it will all make sense and become like second nature. This first part here is going to be the title of your blog, and this is the only area where we don't have specific design capabilities because it's going to pull from our actual website design settings for this information. So you'll see that all of these editable areas are grayed out and cannot be used. However, if I click into the body of the blog, you'll see that those populate again. So no matter where you click, you'll see a plus button, and this will open up the same items if you were to click the plus button over here on the left. And you can choose to add images, a gallery, a video, files, dividers, tables, all kinds of different things here. Or you can simply start writing. You can hit enter and navigate just like you would in Word and add images. When you want to add an image, your gallery will open and you can either find it if it's already been uploaded, or you can upload a new item from your computer. My recommendation is if you're going to be adding a lot of photos, just make a new folder called blog resources or blog photos, and that way you can always upload all those photos in there to keep organized. So I'm just going to go ahead and use a photo I already have and add to the page. So it's going to add it by default at the relative size that it is. And you see you have these tools here on the edges, and you can make that much smaller and it's going to keep its proportions. When you click on your image, you'll see that you have some additional settings to choose from. And you can hover over each one and it will tell you what the icons mean. So if I want to have this align left and I want my text to go all around it, I can type over here on the edge so that you can kind of make your own, give it that almost like newspaper or a traditional blog feel where the text is wrapping around the image. You can also add links to images. So if you create something in Canva and you want it to be clickable, you can add a link to the entire image itself and just input that here with the HTTPS information at the beginning of the URL. Once you have your blog completed and you're ready to post, you can do a few different things. You can either publish immediately, you can save as a draft, or you can schedule. However, before you publish your blog, you are going to want to go over to the left and look into some of these settings. In the settings tab, you'll see that you have the option to have a custom display cover. By default, it's going to pull the first image from your blog post. But if you want something custom and keep everything on brand and maybe have all of your blogs look similar from something you create on Canva, then you can simply click this button, your gallery will open, and you can find that image or upload it. You can also add different authors if you have guest writers, or simply write your own name and information here. In the next section for SEO, you can kind of get a preview of what this will look like on Google so that you can customize it to make sure that you're including any keywords that you want to have in a Google search that your potential readers or site visitors might be typing in. If you have a lot of blog posts and focus on different categories, if we think about, recipe bloggers, maybe they want to have categories for dinner or desserts or breakfast. You can create different categories and filter different blogs into those categories. So once we're ready, we can preview, and it's going to show us a live look of what the blog will look like so that you can give it a test view. If everything looks good, you can hit publish. And then you can click view, and it will take you right to that exact page so that you can preview what you've just done live on your own website. So that's kind of a quick overview on how to update, add, and manage your blogs. I hope this was helpful and you can keep it as a resource. If you have any additional questions outside of what was just covered in this short video, you can always feel free to send me an email and I'll be more than happy to help.